As a US submarine torpedoed this Iranian warship, 3 Australians were there.
I can confirm that there were 3 Australian personnel on board that vessel.
For months, Australian personnel had been rotating through stints on American submarines, preparing for when Australia acquires its own nuclear-powered subs under the AUKUS deal. But the Prime Minister says they stood down when exercises became reality.
I can confirm also, though, that no Australian personnel have participated in any offensive action against Iran.
87 bodies have been recovered by Sri Lankan authorities, along with 32 survivors. Defence says there are clear protocols in place managing how Australians act in this situation.
They would have recused themselves from any operational role, retreated to their cabins until such time as the tactical action was over.
I think the Australian people need to have transparency with these sorts of things. I also have no problem whatsoever with Australian personnel being on the submarine.
Others argue there are bigger questions to answer over Australian involvement.
It's very nonsensical to say that, yes, they were on the submarine, but they weren't taking part in offensive action against Iran. Might be technically, legally correct, but doesn't pass the common sense test.
This makes Australia obviously, clearly, unambiguously part of an illegal war.
This strike points towards what could become a more challenging situation in future. The Australian and American navies will only become more closely entwined through AUKUS. When one side is at war and the other is not, what looks like clear-cut legal lines around taking part in combat might become much more blurred. Tom Lowry, ABC News, Canberra.